Hi everyone, I'm Malvina, Prima Marketing Design Team member. Today I have an exciting craft tutorial for you. We'll be creating a whimsical layout inspired by Alice's Adventures in Wonderland, using the enchanting Lost in Wonderland collection and some sparkly mixed media by Finnabair. Get ready to dive into a world of fantasy and creativity as we bring the magic of Wonderland to life, and don't forget to like, subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss a crafty adventure. Now let's get started! First, I applied a layer of black gesso by Finnabair on my layout base and some cast elements that I've made using molds, and links to these molds can be found in the description as well as the list of all the other products. Next, I used Finnabair's January release stencil to add a layer of dual effect paste. Color was black Onyx. I chose two papers from the Lost in Wonderland collection, ripped some pieces of it and saved them for later. Molds I've covered with black gold, cobalt and red flame waxes, making sure that cobalt and red flame mix together nicely in some places, creating that magic vibe I was hoping for. When the wax is still wet, you can easily blend the colors together to get an entirely new shade, which is what I did with cobalt and red flame, but only after black gold was already dry, so that these two new colors would be applied on top of it rather than mixed with it. Now for the layering of papers and laces. And please ignore that cobalt wax on my layout, that did not turn out the way I wanted, so we're just gonna cover it later. I put my papers and laces on pieces of cardboard, and my general rule is that I use glue for binding paper with paper and heavy body gel for everything else. So in this case, for example, cardboard with my base or with the lace. Once it was all in place, I put a layer of clear gesso on top of my paper, as in a second I will be adding gold jewel paste on top of that paper. So I want to have it secured so that it doesn't catch too much moisture. The paste you see me using here is Golden Dust, and just a short reminder, links to all of the products I use in this video you will find in the description box below, along with a discount code. On the back of my frame mold I put a journaling card, Lost in Wonderland collection as well, and I moved on to applying waxes on my Moth. This time I went for colors Peacock, Sea Glass and Bronze Age. And for the heart mold I chose Red Flame Wax by Finnabair. My frame element I put on cardboard pieces, also using heavy body gel because, okay, yes, I am binding paper with paper technically here, but I also added some of this gel on parts of the cast, which is why I wanted to hold real well, and I was worried that with glue it might just pop off. Okay, so now we are moving on to decorating our layout. This structural, let's say, part is done, so we are moving to flowers, and who doesn't love Prima flowers? And from this point I'm mostly using hot glue because it's just easier, and I'm mostly working with paper here. So we have paper flowers, ephemera is also paper, so it's I would say it is pretty safe to use hot glue here. But if you will be adding something made of cast or resin, I would really highly recommend using heavy body gel, because yes, hot glue will hold for some time and then you might get a surprise. Actually, like I did some time ago, I was playing with one of my older albums, some of my older projects, and the flowers just popped off. So yeah, that happens if you don't use the right medium for the materials you're working with. So I would say that heavy body gel is really essential if you're thinking of working with mixed media and stuff like that. Now you see me adding white gold wax to some of the molds. Actually, I think only to this one, to this heart, because for the Moth I went with white pearl wax just to highlight some of the elements of this mold. And then I added also some pearls, some memory hardware pearls, and again, all of the links you will find in the description box below, so make sure you check that section. And on top of everything, of course, I had to add also a chipboard and some glitter. And to put the glitter on my project, I'm using matte gel because it looks really good when it's already dry. Because if you will go for the glossy gel, you will have this glossy layer that will be really visible, and with matte gel it basically looks like this glitter just holds to the paper and there is nothing else apart from it. Now you see me adding some red flame wax around my layout, although this wasn't my greatest idea, I have to admit. I wasn't exactly happy with the result, so I added also a little bit of gold wax, and then I muted it down a little bit by adding some black gesso around my layout. And this is it. This is our finished layout. I hope you like it. If you do make any mixed media project inspired with this tutorial, make sure you tag Prima Marketing, make sure you tag me as well. I'm always very happy to see all of your creations. And of course, don't forget to like, subscribe, and again hit that notification bell so you never miss a crafty video on your feed. And for today, thank you very much for your time, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye!